as their second language. Their first language is Welsh.
Iawn, diolch yn fawr, sut ydych chi? Ydych chi'n cael heddiw? Na, chi. Ydych chi'n deithon heddiw, felly?
This is Llanberis, a small town at the foot of Snowdon. 86% of the people here speak Welsh as their first language. Elizabeth Roberts is the headmistress of Llanberis Primary School. In her school, the children have nearly all their lessons in Welsh.
The language policy in the school is that children should be bilingual by the time that they are 11 years old. The children are taught through the medium of Welsh most of the time, but we do teach English to them as well.
Is it a problem for them learning two languages instead of one?
No, not at all. What happens when a child learns two languages at the same time is that they have an insight into two cultures. They learn to read, so they have all the folk tales of two languages. And another thing that helps them is they can pick up the third and fourth language without any problems at all.
Which do you prefer, English or Welsh?
Welsh. I prefer Welsh. In Welsh, you spell things just how you say them. In English, there are more silent letters.
Can you tell me some English words in Welsh?
Chair, kebab. Rainbow, envis. Table is bwrdd. Yes is yes. Good night, nostalg. School, ysgol. How are you is sut ydych chi?
Welsh is one of the oldest languages in Europe. It is a Celtic language, like Breton in France, Gaelic in Ireland, or Gaelic in Scotland. 2,500 years ago, Celtic languages were spoken in many parts of Europe. Most of these languages died out a long time ago, when the Romans invaded these areas. But some Celtic languages have survived in the northwest corner of Europe. So the Welsh language has survived for more than 2,000 years. But over the last 100 years, the number of Welsh speakers has fallen very quickly. Now, only 20% of Welsh people speak Welsh. English is now the first language in most of Wales, and it is possible that the Welsh language will die out. Many people now believe that it should be preserved. So what are they doing about this? Well, all official forms and documents have to be in Welsh and English, and all road signs have to be bilingual too. And since 1982, there has been a Welsh language television channel. Most importantly of all children at school now have to learn Welsh. But is this enough? Will the language survive?
A lot has been done up to now to help the Welsh language. Road signs, bilingual documentation, and there's a Welsh Language Act. But also, I think a lot more English people have to be educated and need to be told that we are a nation that stands by itself. We have a language and our own culture.
The future of Welsh is uncertain. The problem is that Welsh has to survive next door to English. And as we all know, English is a very successful language.
« 16h sur BBC Afrique, bonjour. Bosnie, la Russie va aider l'ONU à mettre fin au siège de la France.
15 hours, Greenwich Mean Time.
BBC World Service. The news read by Murray Holgate. American fighter planes have shot down 4 combat aircraft by the...
Sommet des ministres africains des Finances à Libreville. À l'ordre du jour, le problème de la dette extérieure du continent, une dette de 260 milliards de dollars.
This is Bush House in London, headquarters of the BBC World Service. From this building, the BBC broadcasts radio programs to the whole world.
The World Service used to be called the Empire Service. When it started in 1932, it broadcast only in English and provided news and information to people in the British colonies. This is a recording of the very first broadcast.
This is London calling. Before beginning our first program, Mr. J. H. Whitley, the chairman, and Sir John Reith, the Director General of the BBC, are going to speak to you.
The announcers used formal English and used to speak very slowly and clearly. After 6 o'clock, they used to change into dinner jackets to read the news. In the 1930s, Hitler and Mussolini started broadcasting propaganda to the Middle East. So, in 1938, the World Service also started broadcasting to the Middle East in Arabic to counteract the influence of the fascist propaganda. Very soon, the BBC was broadcasting to all the countries occupied by the Nazis. During the Second World War, the BBC reported British defeats as well as British victories, and so it got a reputation for honesty and accuracy. After the war, the BBC continued its foreign language broadcasts, and to this day broadcasts the news in 39 languages.
wasiirada lacagta ee Afrika ayaa lagu wadaa in ay ku kulmaan caasimadda Gabon Libreville maanta si ay uga wada hadlaan.
This is a live news broadcast to Somalia. Over 40% of the population listen to these broadcasts every day because they cannot get accurate news and information in their own country.
warqad kale oo tacsiyaha waxay naga soo gaartay cad.
Here in the newsroom, 120 journalists work day and night, writing 200 news bulletins every 24 hours. Every news story is checked at least twice before it is broadcast. The BBC will not broadcast a story until it is sure that it is true. When President Gorbachev was under house arrest in the Soviet Union in 1991, he said that he learnt the truth about what was happening in his country by listening to the BBC World Service.
We found some old radios in the service quarters and were able to set up aerials. The lads were able to figure out how to do that. And we began to see what we could get, and we got the BBC best of all.
BBC лучше всего.
This means the World Service is not always popular with governments. For example, the former Soviet Union jammed the broadcast for many years so that it was difficult for Russian people to listen to the BBC News. Even the British government was very angry when the World Service broadcast a speech criticising the government during the Suez Crisis in 1956.
The BBC is the world's largest international broadcaster. Every week, 130 million people listen to BBC World Service radio. In 1992, the World Service started broadcasting television programs too, via satellite to Europe, Asia and Africa. Now, people in countries all around the world can see, as well as hear, the news from the BBC.
Where's my bag?
When did you last see it?
It's got everything in it. My passport, my money, my ID card, my credit card.
You had it on the beach.
It must be on the bench. Oh, no, it's not here. What am I going to do?
We'll have to report it to the police. Yeah, just look out. Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I've lost my bag.
Right. Can you give me your name?
Paola Calvetti.
Paola. C-A-L...
V-E-T-T-I.
You're Italian, are you?
Yes, I'm from Rome.
Ah. And can you give me the details? Where did you lose it?
I left it on a bench.
Near the beach at Harlem Bay. And you've been back to the bench?
Yes, we went straight back, but it wasn't there.
Oh, I see. When was this?
This morning, just now.
And what kind of bag is it? Can you describe it?
It's black, made of leather. It has a gold...
A buckle.
Yes, a gold buckle.
And a shoulder strap.
Mm-hmm. And what was in the bag?
Oh, my money, my traveler's checks, my credit card.
And were your money and credit card in a wallet or purse? Or?
Yes, in a brown leather wallet.
The wallet has her initials PC in silver letters on it.
Oh, same as me.
Sorry?
PC stands for Police Constable. I'm PC Wilson.
Oh.
How much money was in the wallet?
About 30 or 40 pounds and 200 pounds in traveller's checks.
And what credit card did you have?
Visa.
Well, you should contact Visa and put a stop on the credit card. Contact the bank that issued the traveller's checks to and let them know what's happened. What else was in the bag?
My passport. I have to go back to Italy in a few days. What happens if I can't find it?
No, don't worry. You must telephone the Italian consulate in London immediately, and they'll give you a temporary passport.
I don't have their number.
We can get it from directory inquiries.
Can you give me an address in England where we can contact you?
The old Custom House Hotel. I'm there until Tuesday, and then I go back to Italy.
Are you on holiday here?
No, I'm a photographer. I'm taking photographs of Cornwall.
Really? Well, this time of year?
It's beautiful in the winter. It's wild and romantic.
I prefer it in the summer myself. Well, if your bag turns up before Tuesday, we'll give you a ring at your hotel. Now, this is your lost property number, and here's the phone number of this police station. If you don't hear from us, give us a ring before you leave the country.
Is it likely to turn up?
I don't know. It depends who found it.
Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye. Hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah, I found this bag on a bench at Harlem Bay.
This is Britain's most popular and successful car, the Mini.